In the annals of World War II, few stories are as compelling and inspiring as that of the 761st Tank Battalion, known as the Black Panthers. These brave African-American soldiers fought not only against the Nazi war machine, but also against racial prejudice at home. Their tale is one of extraordinary courage, unwavering determination, and ultimate triumph. Join us in this video as we delve into their story, uncovering acts of heroism, moments of adversity, and a legacy that continues to inspire to this day. Formation and training. The 761st Tank Battalion was activated on April 1, 1942, at Camp Claiborne, Louisiana. As one of the first African-American armored units in U.S. Army history, they faced immense challenges from the outset. Training in the segregated South, these men were determined to prove their worth, despite the prevalent racism of the time. Their commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Paul L. Bates, a white officer who volunteered to lead the unit, recognized the additional burden his men carried. He pushed the battalion to achieve excellence, knowing they would be under intense scrutiny. The unit's motto, "Come out fighting," became a rallying cry that would carry them through the trials ahead. During their training, the men of the 761st faced numerous obstacles. They were often given outdated equipment and denied access to proper facilities. Despite these challenges, they consistently outperformed expectations in training exercises. In one notable instance, they completed a tank gunnery course in 22 days instead of the usual 36, setting a new camp record. The battalion's nickname, Black Panthers, originated from their distinctive shoulder patch featuring a Black Panther's head. This symbol became a source of pride and unity for the men, representing their strength and determination in the face of adversity. Patton's speech and deployment. In October 1944, as the 761st prepared for combat, they received a visit from the legendary General George S. Patton. Standing before the assembled troops, Patton delivered a speech that would be etched in their memories forever. "Men, you're the first Negro tankers to ever fight in the American Army. I would never have asked for you if you weren't good. I have nothing but the best in my army. I don't care what color you are as long as you go up there and kill those Kraut sons of bitches. Everyone has their eyes on you and is expecting great things from you. Most of all, your race is looking forward to your success. Don't let them down. And damn you, don't let me down." While Patton's words were laced with the racial attitudes of the time, his confidence in their abilities was clear. For many in the 761st, it was a powerful moment of validation. Staff Sergeant Floyd Day Jr. later recalled, "You had to respect the man after hearing those words." Interestingly, while Patton publicly supported the 761st, his personal diaries revealed private doubts about the fighting abilities of African-American soldiers. This dichotomy reflects the complex racial attitudes of the era, even among those who outwardly supported integration. Baptism by fire. On November 7, 1944, the Black Panthers entered combat at Morville-les-Vicq, France. As their dark tanks advanced across the snow-covered landscape, they faced battle-hardened German forces, including elements of 2 SS Panzer divisions. Captain John D. Long, commanding B Company, summed up the determination of his men. "Not for God and country, but for me and my people. I expected to get killed, but I swore to myself there would never be a headline saying my men, and I chickened." The fighting was intense and brutal. Private John McNeil and Technician James T. Whitby demonstrated extraordinary bravery, continuing to fight from a burning tank for 3 hours, taking out enemy positions. Their actions impressed even their German adversaries, with one captured soldier remarking, "Such bravery I have seen but once before, and that was on the Russian front." In another instance of valor, Sergeant Warren G. H. Crecy earned the nickname Baddest Man in the 761st for his actions. When his tank was knocked out, Crecy climbed out, grabbed a machine gun, and charged a German position single-handedly. He then commandeered a jeep, drove it under heavy fire, and used its machine gun to eliminate several enemy strongpoints. The heroism of Sergeant Ruben Rivers. Among the many heroes of the 761st, Staff Sergeant Ruben Rivers stands out as an exemplar of courage and determination. On November 16, 1944, near Gebling, France, Rivers' tank hit a mine, severely wounding him. Despite a leg injury that exposed the bone, Rivers refused evacuation. When ordered to the rear by his commanding officer, Captain David J. Williams, Rivers famously replied, "Captain, you're going to need me. And this is one order, the only order I'll ever disobey." 3 days later, on November 19th, as the 761st advanced towards Burgeltroff, they encountered fierce resistance from German Jagdtigers. As the order came to pull back, Rivers radioed, "I see M. We'll fight M." Rivers, along with Sergeant Walter James, charged the German positions, allowing their fellow soldiers to retreat safely. In this heroic action, Rivers' tank was hit, and he was killed instantly. His sacrifice saved countless lives and epitomized the fighting spirit of the Black Panthers. Captain Williams later wrote of Rivers, "Because of Staff Sergeant Rivers' boldness and courage in the face of death, more than 1,000 men were able to withdraw." Continuous combat and achievements. The 761st Tank Battalion fought for an astounding 183 consecutive days across 6 European countries, a record for American tank units in World War II. They played crucial roles in breaking through the Siegfried Line, crossing the Rhine, and relieving Bastogne during the Battle of the Bulge. During the Battle of the Bulge, the 761st's role was particularly significant. In the bitter cold and snow, they helped break the German siege of Bastogne, rescuing the encircled American forces. Their presence at checkpoints also helped counter German infiltrators who were disguising themselves as American soldiers. Throughout their campaign, the Black Panthers demonstrated exceptional skill and bravery. They inflicted over 4,100 casualties on the enemy and captured, destroyed, or aided in the capture of 30 major towns, 34 tanks, 120 wheeled vehicles, and 121 artillery pieces. One of their most notable achievements was the capture of the town of Tillit, Belgium, in January 1945. The town was defended by elite German forces, including elements of the Führerbegleiter Brigade. Despite fierce resistance, the 761st successfully captured Tillit, dealing a significant blow to German defenses in the area. The cost of their valor was high. By the end of the war, the 761st had suffered nearly 50% casualties, losing 71 tanks in the process, a testament to the ferocity of their combat. Recognition and legacy. Despite their extraordinary service, recognition for the 761st was slow in coming. It would be decades before the unit received the Presidential Unit Citation, finally awarded in 1978. Staff Sergeant Ruben Rivers was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor in 1997, 53 years after his heroic actions. 6 other members of the 761st received the Medal of Honor for their service in later conflicts. The achievements of the 761st helped pave the way for the desegregation of the U.S. military. In 1948, President Harry S. Truman signed Executive Order 9981, officially desegregating the armed forces. Many members of the 761st went on to play significant roles in the civil rights movement. Lieutenant John F. Bates, for instance, became a lawyer and worked alongside Thurgood Marshall in landmark civil rights cases. Conclusion: the men of the 761st Tank Battalion fought 2 wars, one against Nazi tyranny abroad and another against racial prejudice at home. Their extraordinary service helped pave the way for the desegregation of the U.S. military and contributed to the broader civil rights movement. The legacy of the original Black Panthers endures as a testament to courage, perseverance, and the indomitable human spirit. They proved beyond doubt that patriotism and valor know no color. As we remember their sacrifices and triumphs, let us be inspired by their example and strive to build a world worthy of their heroism. In the words of Staff Sergeant Floyd Day, Jr., we proved that we were men, that we had the courage to fight, and the guts to win. The story of the 761st Tank Battalion serves as a powerful reminder of the strength found in diversity and the heights that can be achieved when we judge individuals not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character and the courage of their actions. What are your thoughts of this remarkable story, which is largely forgotten in the annals of World War II? Let us know in the comments below. Also remember to like and share this video, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories. See you in the next video.